Galnet News Digest, 6th of September 3304. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news, the Gnosis boldly goes. Jupiter jilted. Alliance to vote on Emperor option. Brick versus Torc in tech battle Mayhem. The Gnosis boldly goes. They called it a death trap. They said it couldn't be done. Galnet News even published a gloomy article predicting that the Gnosis would be attacked by Thargoids. Well, they were all wrong. Canon Interstellar's fleet carrier, the Gnosis, packed full of 8,000 expectant commanders all lined up shoulder to shoulder like happy rows of sardines, has jumped, if not quite into the cone sector, at least a good 12.53 light-years closer. And what sights we have seen. Swarms of Hydra interceptors off the shoulder of Monocerotis, the AX beams glittering in the dark over the Thargoid scouts, shieldless exploration vessels popping like the balloons at Sonic's birthday party. Locked into a combat to the death with seemingly never-ending waves of aliens inside an arena where the only hope is to protect the Gnosis from further attack while its crew attempts to bring the frameshift drive back online. Canon Interstellar, thousands of anti-Xeno combat pilots, the experience of a lifetime. It's time to fly. Jupiter jilted. Older sibling of Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester, Core Dynamics executive Jupiter Rochester, is tonight at the centre of a scandal, following the revelation that husband and actor Thomas Turai has been conducting what has been described as a 3-year-long extramarital affair with Olympian athlete from Altair, gold medalist Regan Lord. The Mars Tribune, which broke the news, is sticking to its guns despite threats from both Reagan's husband August and from Jupiter Rochester himself to sue for defamation. Tribune owner, billionaire Kingsley Cordova, who last week broke the story about Congressman Morgan Unwin, has vouched to fight for press freedom and to reject any attempt to cover up this vital matter. Jupiter Rochester and Thomas Turai's teenage children, Callie and Callan, are understood to be heartbroken. Jordan Rochester was himself recently subject to humiliation at the hands of Imperial Princess Aisling Duval when their wedding was called off. He has made no comment and has given no interviews about the wedding, and has made no comment and is giving no interviews about Jupiter's latest scandal. Alliance to vote on Emperor option. The Alliance may restructure itself as an empire, with a president as powerful as Arissa Lavigne Duval, if proposals put forward this week are accepted. President Kincaid has persuaded the Assembly to vote on his proposal to make the President more powerful than the Prime Minister and Assembly combined, with sweeping executive powers and a 6-year term to replace the existing 1-year term. Would a President with godlike powers make the Alliance more decisive? Or would it be an end to the democracy that's defined the Alliance way of life for so many years? We'll find out after the vote, which takes place in 6 weeks' time. Brick versus Torc in tech battle Mayhem. Tech companies Supratech and Herculean Machines continued to chuck metaphorical rocks at each other this week. Scorpio Devorro of Supratech poured scorn on what he described as the Herculean Machine's brick with a screen, while Maddox Hurd of Herculean suggested that the wearable Torc computer was likely to be far too fragile, and that the hologram generators were likely to be glitchy at best. They'll probably start suing each other next. Prototypes are to be demonstrated on the 3rd of October at the Ultratech Expo. Hopefully we can get them to fight it out in an arena. If we can, our money is on the big rubber brick. And that's this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.